I'm Jenny of Pampering by LJ, and tonight I'm going to take you along as I try a new recipe for my lean and green tonight. So I have a recipe called chicken bacon ranch bake, and of course I will put all of the ingredients and everything down in the description box of this video, so you don't have to worry about keeping track of that. But this one makes 6 servings. And so it's just James and I eating, and this is the first time I've made this, so I'm not sure if we're gonna like it, love it, or hate it. So I'm not gonna make 6 servings. I'm gonna go ahead and adjust the recipe to make it for 4 servings. And so I will be recalculating things and going along the way to make sure that I do that for you. However, it comes out to, per serving, it is 1 leaner, 1 fat, 1.5 green, and 1 condiment. I may put a little bit more green in it to give me at least 2 full servings of green, or maybe even 3. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with the recipe as I'm making it tonight. So my final product though, and my recommendations will all be in the description box below if it's a great recipe. If it sucks, I'll be throwing it away and not putting this video out. But it sounds good, and I like everything that it uses. So the meat of it is chicken breast. And so I am simply taking my skinless raw chicken breast and cooking it first. And the easiest way to do that is right here in the Instapot. I'll put my chicken breast in there with like a cup of water and let it go at high pressure for 6 or 7 minutes, and then it'll be totally finished, and then I'll chop it up, because that's the base of this recipe, is chopped boneless, skinless chicken breast. That's the main protein in it. So I'm gonna get the chicken breast going, and then I'll take you along for the other steps. Inside my Instapot goes my chicken breast. And then you need 1 cup of liquid when you're gonna do something at high pressure. That's what cooks it, is the high pressure liquid in it, and that's all you need. So I'm gonna use 1 cup of chicken stock. And I'm just going to set mine for 7 minutes. And we'll come back when that's all finished. Okay, in order to make 4 servings of this recipe, I'm gonna need to use 16 ounces of this cooked chicken breast chopped up, which I think I have that. But if I wanted to make enough to have 3 vegetable servings, I'm gonna need 5 cups of spiralized zucchini, and you can see these are really little. I don't think I'm gonna get that out of it. So I think maybe I'm actually just gonna make 2 servings of this tonight. So we'll see once I get everything spiralized and chopped up and measured out. We'll see how much I actually have. It looks like I've got enough zucchini noodles to go ahead and make 4 servings and have almost 3 servings of vegetables for each one. I'm a little bit shy, but not very much. Not enough to worry about. And almost got 16 ounces of chicken. Little bit shy, but not enough to worry about to make 4 servings. So that's what I'm going with. So the first step, now that I've got everything ready to go, is to preheat my oven to 350 degrees. And then while that's going on, I am going to saute some garlic in a little bit of olive oil. Now this recipe calls for actually turkey bacon, but I forgot to get it and I don't have any. So I'm gonna improvise for the fat and use a little bit of the olive oil, because it does say to use that, and there's gonna be a serving of fat in this recipe. So I'm gonna use some olive oil that I've got planned, and then I'm gonna simply take my garlic, my minced garlic, and saute that up, add in my chicken, and then I'll just use some bacon bits for that bacony flavor. So here we go. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my olive oil. And again, all of the amounts that I'm gonna use, I'll have in the written description box for you, and how I figured everything out. But let me get that hot a little bit. Then I'm going to take my chopped up chicken breast and put in here, since I don't have my bacon. Okay, to that mixture, I'm going to add my 1 cup of almond milk. And then I am going to use the dry ranch seasoning for part of this, and then the liquid for part of it. So I'm gonna do a tablespoon of the dry mix and a teaspoon of the dry ranch mix. And then I'm gonna do 2 tablespoons of the liquid ranch. The original recipe just called for the liquid, but I had the dry mix and I was trying to make sure that my fat and condiments were all correct, so I decided to go with this instead. Just kind of making a little roux. But into this I'm going to add a cup of cheese and mix it all together too, as soon as this cooks down for just a couple minutes. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and add 1 cup of the Mexican blend cheese to this mix. Turn it down just a little bit, it's getting too hot. I'm going to add 1 can of the 4-ounce drained green chilies. It looks like a really good cheesy sauce. To this, then I'm going to add the zucchini noodles and just incorporate those in. And then my bacon bits, which I'm going to go, it called for 4 strips of the turkey bacon, which is about probably a tablespoon of this. You can see I've taken now my Pyrex, sprayed it with Pam, and then all of the mixture goes in. And now I'm going to top it with the remaining cup of cheese. Or actually, maybe that's 3/4 cup of cheese. Again, all the recipe details of what I ended up thinking was best will go in the description below and my printed recipe. But now I'm going to sprinkle the cheese on top, and then it goes into the oven for, I ended up doing this for 30 minutes total, but I checked it after 20. Okay, I've let it set for 15 minutes and still have some liquid there. But I went ahead and cut 2 pieces out. It's in a large bowl. There's 1 serving. James will have the other, and then we have 2 servings for leftovers. So James is shooting the footage for me. He gave it a 9.75. He said it was a little on the bland side. It needs some more seasoning. I don't think it needs more seasoning. I think it's very good. My rating wouldn't be as high as his because I'd probably give it a 9 though. I think it's really good. And it was pretty easy to make. So I like the seasoning of it. The green chilies give it a little something, but it's not spicy at all. So I like it. I don't know that I'd change too much of it, dear. So anyway, I hope you enjoy it. Did you? Go. Anyway, I will put this recipe together for you, and I hope you enjoy it.